Guess what day it is? We're going to the groomer. To the groomer. He's so excited. You excited, Beast? You excited? Yeah. What do you recommend doing with scared dogs?
Just be patient.
And give them snacks.
Yeah.
This is Odin, our dog. He's just terrified. Like usual.
The blueberry facial that we put on the face, it's like tear-free. You know, if it gets in their eyes, it doesn't hurt them or anything. So that's what it's done for around the face and the eyes.
And why do we do the facial?
It cleans up all the nasty, well, it's supposed to help clean up the nasty stuff right here underneath his eyes from his tears and everything. And it actually tastes like blueberry too. So if they taste it, it tastes like blueberries. Huh. Yeah.
Can you tell us more about the soap you're using?
This is a bit like a mixture of soap. I do a good, it's called Dirty Dog. And then I do a shampoo and conditioner cross and a DMAC conditioner that I use. So it's kind of like a 3-in-1. Makes them soft and helps coat it nice and clean.
At home, what soaps do you recommend using?
It's a hard one. I have like a place I want to say it's called Pet Edge or something that you can get actual pet shampoo. I don't recommend using human shampoo on them just because they have harsher things in them.
I heard that baby shampoo can be a good alternative though.
It can, as long as you don't bath them too much as well, because you'll actually dry out their skin. They have natural oils that help them not get dry. So, but yeah, you can use baby shampoo, just not, not a ton. But I would not use like your normal shampoo and conditioner that you use on them. But you can definitely use human shampoo once in a while, but not a ton. Just to keep their skin nice and oiled up.
Look at who's excited. So what's the spray?
This one's like a shine on spray. It has like coconut water in it and just a bunch of oils to keep them hydrated. And it smells good.
Describe the process.
Alright, so, oh my goodness, we can't even take his back very far. So normally, if you can see on the bend, there's a little angle. So you normally clip them there. And then also, if you look in there, do you see the little round black circle? That right there is actually their quick. So when you can see it good, then you know you've gone far enough. So like if we just tip this one, you see how there's not really that dark circle in there? Means we can take it back a little bit longer. You just continue to watch till you can see that black area. This one might be a little back a little bit more. All right, see there? You see where it's darker in the white? That's where you're gonna want to stop, because if not, you're gonna hit blood. And that is not what we want, so.
Now, what happens if you accidentally...
Quick them?
Yeah.
So I have this powder, it's called Quick Stop. It actually is a blood stop and a pain reliever. So it stops them from bleeding and it helps with the pain from it. And it helps a lot actually. With these guys, you gotta brush them at least daily with the curlier hair. Just keep the mats out. And yeah, with eye care. I have, we buy tear stain remover. This sometimes works for the dark underneath the eyes. Just keeping up on the curly dogs.
Meanwhile, any tips on brushing teeth?
No, not really. They don't really like it, but we've got like chicken flavored stuff that help. Yeah. Other than that, not really anything. I don't know. Got dental wipes for their teeth and brushing their teeth that help a little bit. No, except with the dogs with longer hair, just keep them on a 6 to 8 week schedule. Maybe like 2 baths in between, not a ton. With my puppies, I do tell them to use an electric toothbrush all over to get the vibration, the noise, and the feeling of the clippers. So, but I think that's it.
What should owners do before they bring their dog to the groomer?
Potty them, number one, so they don't potty on the table. If they are longer haired, I recommend they brush them the night before, and even the morning of, and then that just makes it so the groom's a lot easier on them.
What are some signs that a dog needs to go to the groomer for a professional grooming session?
Mats are a lot of things. If you can't take a comb, like a fine tooth comb through their fur, and they definitely are matted and they need to come in. The ones with the hair on their face, their hair can grow into their eyeballs and can actually cause eye infections. So if their eyes start gooping, then that's a good sign they need to come in and have all that hair removed and shaved off from underneath their eyes.
How often should owners brush their dogs at home?
It depends on the length of the hair, or if it's a double-coated breed or curly hair. The double-coated and the curly, I say daily or every other day. The short hairs, just when they're shedding.
What about dogs like my dog?
Definitely daily when he's longer. When he's shorter, 2 to 3 times a week is sufficient.
And Odin?
He doesn't mat very easy, so you could probably get away with, once a week with him.
What are some common mistakes when grooming at home?
Common mistakes. Probably nicking dogs. It's really easy if you use the wrong blade because the different sizes of the teeth, you can nick them easy if they have mats. I don't know, armpit flaps, ears, a lot of those can be cut super easy. So I think just probably knowing where the sensitive areas are so you don't cut them when you're grooming them at home.
Always double check the guard.
Yeah, definitely make sure, that there's nothing that can snag. Because if there's a mat underneath the arm, it can snag and it can rip. So.
What is the best way to get your dog used to brushing their teeth?
I don't even know. Just introducing it and just doing it frequently. So maybe when you're trying to get them used to it, maybe do it daily. As long as you use like a good flavored toothpaste, they're normally semi-okay with it.
Any tips for dogs who hate getting their nails trimmed?
Sometimes you can use peanut butter to let them lick off because then that keeps them like concentrating on the peanut butter and stuff while the nails are being done. A lot of times having two people, one to comfort hold them and then the other one's to trim their nails. Just going slow and just making sure you're letting them know that everything's okay. It's basically all you can do.
What inspired you to become a groomer?
My mom's been a groomer for over 40 years, so they needed help when she was running a clinic, so I went in and started doing shave downs, and then I just ended up being a groomer. So
It chose you.
yeah, I did not. Yeah, I didn't choose it, so that's okay though.
And do you like what you do?
Yeah, I do. I think I have hard days, but I like seeing the finished product and seeing people happy with what I do. So treats that we don't supply treats. If they bring their own treats in, I will give their dogs treats, but we don't do our own in case of allergies. We don't want to make any dogs sick.
Do you offer any special services or packages?
No, we just offer a full package. The bath, the haircut, nails, teeth, ear cleaning, everything. We don't have like a la carte. It's all included.
How can people book an appointment with you?
They can go on my MoeGo site or they can call, but you can book online through MoeGo, and it's just Buggabear Grooming.
And I will leave a link in the description below.